So at this point, I would say the biggest change just happened for the new Tesla Model 3. More updates to the Tesla website, new colors for the Model 3, and faster charging and more. Let's get into these latest updates in today's video. After 6.5 years, the legacy Model 3, the Model 3 that I'm sitting in, has finally been replaced with the highly anticipated new Model 3 Highland. It's now live and ready to order on the Tesla website, but we were all waiting for a big factor with this EV tax credit to also go live, and now big changes have happened. Confirmed, now live, the new point of sale system is now live on the Tesla website. So now you can take $7,500 off at the time that you place your order on the Tesla website. Let's get into the details of this because there's some things that you want to know. The point of sale credit is live, and on the website it does show you how much your vehicle would cost and if it qualifies for the full $7,500. But some changes happened effective January 1st. No longer does the rear wheel drive or the long range Model 3 qualify, and the Model 3 Performance, the only car that does qualify, is not available to order at this time. There's a big way around this hurdle that I'm going to talk about, and faster charging has arrived for the Tesla Model 3 Highland. We're going to get into that in a second. But now the only cars that qualify at this time are the Model Y, and you get that $7,500 after you place your order. Only after you place your $250 deposit will you see that $7,500 come off of the price of your Tesla. Now, two things: your car, your Model 3, must have an MSRP under $55,000, and the Model Y must be under $80,000. Important, remember, MSRP includes optional physical equipment attached to your Tesla. So if you upgrade to the sportier rims or anything like that, and it excludes software features, accessories, taxes, and fees. So if you're ordering enhanced autopilot or full self-driving, that's not going to jeopardize your EV tax credit. A few important points I just want to make in clarifying this point of sale credit. It does appear that you pay the sales tax on the original MSRP, the price of the vehicle. Also, whenever you're ordering this online, apparently after you plug in your $250 deposit, you're going to see an order summary that confirms the $7,500 has been applied, but you have one chance to do this next step. If you don't do this next step, Tesla is not going to report your purchase to the IRS, and you only have one chance to do this. So here it is. After you place your deposit, your screen is going to look like this. This is where you apparently plug in your social security number or your taxpayer ID. Down in the fine print, it says if you don't provide your social security number or this tax ID number, Tesla will not file this for you. And it goes on to say Tesla will not give you another opportunity to do so. Again, you're not going to see this screen until you put down your actual deposit and pay, and then this is a next step of the process for your delivery. So did you know you're now getting faster charging in your Model 3 Highland? In the first 15 minutes of a supercharging session, you're now able to get up to 175 miles versus last year you got up to 147. Current Model 3s don't qualify for the EV tax credit. There's a way around that. So if you lease your Tesla, you actually qualify for these $7,500. Again, if you lease, not finance. Now, this is because apparently if you lease, you don't actually have ownership of the vehicle. It's not transferred to you. So because of that, the Tesla is actually seen as a commercial vehicle. Just as a reminder, Tesla does not do buyout options. So at the end of the lease, you do have to trade in or give back your Tesla, if you will, once you're done. But there's a few other updates we have not talked about. New updates, let's go over it. Apparently, this Model 3 Highland was a huge success. Now, delivery dates have shifted back a few months already. We're only a few weeks into January, and now your ETA is February or March if you're placing your order right now for your brand new Model 3. Brand new Tesla-made Model 3 Highland accessories are now available. I'll put the link down in the video's comment section. Now, there's going to be many aftermarket accessories, I'm sure, but check out these brand new accessories now created by Tesla and available for your Highland. A new color for your Model 3, the new Abyss Blue, is now available. Now, we're not going to spend too much time on this because currently Tesla only offers this wrap in certain California cities, but I do expect this to be launched nationwide. So again, new colors, and that is a new wrap option for Tesla. Model Y buyers, listen up. A accessory to the Model Y is getting a price increase. The 7-seater option for the Model Y for that 7-seat option is now going up to $3,000. A lot of Model Y owners I've talked to don't often use that 7-seater option. It's actually rather small, but now you're paying a premium to get that extra legroom for more passengers. New tires specifically designed for the Model 3 and Model Y are coming. These are made for EVs, meant to give you the most comfortable, quiet ride while maximizing that range and the life of the tire. Introducing the new Electric Drive 2 tire specifically made for EVs and the Model 3 and Model Y. There's been a lot of changes to the Model 3. In fact, a lot of you seem to be big fans of the interior changes of the new Highland, but I'm going to go over some key features that we have not talked about that you are now getting at no price increase. Here they are. The Model 3 Highland is now getting more speakers. You're now getting 17 speakers up from 14, which includes 2 subwoofers and 2 amplifiers. The new Highland has better microphones for better connectivity during calls, which is great, especially with the next feature I'm going to talk about. But also your trunk, when it comes to convenience, now has 2 motors instead of 1 to allow for a more quieter close as well. Speaking of quiet, your Tesla now has 360 degrees acoustic glass. In these previous Model 3s, only the front windows were double paned, while now the rear and the back window now have acoustic glass, allowing for a 30% decrease in wind noise, a 20% decrease in impact noise, and a 20% decrease in road noise as well. Model 3 Highland has a more efficient hood, allowing for wind to more easily flow over your Model 3, allowing for less cabin noise as well. And actually, there's more sound insulation in your Model 3 Highland. 50% of the parts in the new Model 3 are brand new, and like I said, this car was really popular from the get-go. Deliveries are starting at the end of January. Important to note, if you don't qualify for the full EV tax credit, let's say your income increases or something like that, you have to reimburse the IRS any difference in credit for which you were eligible and the benefit you received from the dealer. It's your responsibility to ensure that you meet all the buyer requirements. For tax questions, I would consult a CPA. This is not tax advice. I would also recommend reaching out to Tesla, and you can request a callback if you have any questions about the point of sale or EV tax credit. 2 things I see happening from now until the end of the year. When is that Model 3 Performance with all its new upgrades going to be announced? And that will qualify at the time of making this video for the EV tax credit. So let's see when that comes out. And then number 2, Tesla could change the battery technology in the Model 3 rear-wheel drive and long range to allow it to qualify for that EV tax credit. Now, unfortunately, I think this is unlikely. That would be a large move for Tesla to do, but Tesla is trying to bring a lot of that battery refining and manufacturing in-house, so time will tell. Will that change in 2024? If you are buying a Tesla, you're going to get 3 months full self-driving with the Y, S, and X, so use my referral link down in the video's description. The best Tesla accessories are also linked in the description as well. I would really appreciate it if you purchase them there. Point of sale credit is now live. Drop a like if you like this video and subscribe. Again, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. We will see you in the next video.